Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I have an hour before I have to go to the dentist. I'm hoping I can mold and dip all of these in that time, but I think I can mold them in 20 minutes. We have 80 to do. I'm gonna start my timer. I'm gonna get my gloves on. These have just plain German chocolate cake on the inside, and then when we dip them, there's gonna be a chunky dip, and then we'll have our pecans and our coconut. We're gonna use toasted coconut because it gives it just a lot better of a flavor. Yesterday I made cookie dough and white chocolate raspberry cake pops, and my house still smells so good. And I didn't think cookie dough and white chocolate raspberry would be two flavors that go together. And news to me, they do pair well. When I was a kid, I always shit on German chocolate, and I have no idea why. I had never had it. I don't know why. I thought it wouldn't taste good, probably because I knew it had coconut and nuts in it. And when you're a kid, I feel like you don't like that stuff. But now, do you know the German chocolate cake frosting? Because it's like a mix of pecans, coconut, and I don't know, it's kind of like a gooey texture. It's trying to think of how I could incorporate that frosting or something like it within the cake pop. Like in a stuffed, I don't know if you guys know, but some people are making stuffed cake pops where you put things in the center. I've never done that before. So I was thinking maybe that frosting, but it'd probably be a huge mess. I have to go to the dentist today, which is my least favorite place. I don't like sitting there with my mouth open. When they're talking or doing things or turning around and you're just sitting there with your mouth wide open? No thanks. Anything can fly in there. Anything can happen. I can't say anything. I also feel like I'm choking. No thanks. But good oral hygiene is important, so we're going to the dentist. All right, on to our next dough ball. I made these cakes last night. I put them straight from the oven into the mixer, and then once the dough ball cooled down, not that much, but probably after 10, 15 minutes, that's when I wrap them in the saran wrap. Also, let's talk about this for a minute. I still get a lot of questions on the mold, and I see you guys doing it, and I have some tips for you. So first and foremost, I feel like I say this every week. When you're filling your dough cavity, you need to overfill it. Grab a big dough ball, put it in. Do not piece your dough. I see sometimes you guys piece. No, grab a big dough ball, push down with your non-dominant finger, scrape off the extra that you don't need, go back and push down with your dominant finger, and then do it all again. So we're gonna grab a big dough ball. We're gonna overfill our cavity. What that's gonna do is make sure you're packing all of that dough down into your mold. We're reducing the chance of it falling off the stick. And then once you insert the stick, you have to give it another press. And when I mean press, I'm pressing. Press. I'm not just do. I forgot that I'm timing this, and I probably should shut up. But yesterday I was gonna mold chocolate chips into all of the cookie dough cake pops, and then I was like, that's gonna take way too fucking long. And I just dumped the bag right in the dough. Worked out great. Our last dough ball, and I might end up making more German chocolate cake pops. I don't think I made enough. Oh, 2 minutes. We have no hope. And then since the dough is at room temperature, I'm gonna dip these right away. I just need to chop up some of my pecans, get the toasted coconut. Those are gonna go directly in the chocolate almond bark. Make sure your stick is pushed all the way in. I hit the back of the mold every time. That way your cake pop doesn't fall off the stick. All we have left, I bet we can get three more cake pops. So we're not that slow. 20 minutes, 80 or so cake pops. Oh, shut up. Hold on. You guys tell me I can do this. Siri, stop alarm. Doesn't work. Siri, stop. And you guys tell me that it does things in your house when I say that, but it doesn't do anything on my end. Siri, stop. Sorry, guys. I cannot.
There's nothing to stop here. Check if the device is on your old Wi-Fi.
That's my iPad talking. 20 or so minutes. You shut up. I'm going to dip these, go to the dentist, and I hope you guys have a good day.